Hi, everybody. It's Boog Sciambi. Welcome to the show. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. John Sciambi, Chris Singleton with you, and we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win.
About to get started here. Today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
All right, ready to get underway. Now it's the shortstop, John Birdie. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. And away we go this afternoon. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And that one a little bit high. When Nola was in college at LSU, he got a chance to play with his brother, Austin, who was the team's shortstop, and as well his roommate was Alex Bregman. Struck him out looking.
Well, oftentimes that's the pitch he's trying to set up, the curveball. He'll lean on it pretty heavily, so you got to be expecting it, look for it, and sell out so you don't miss it when you get it.
Here's Garrett Hampson, looking pretty good at the plate. He's 4 for 10 in the series. This one popped up right side. Snags it for the second out. And time now for the Marlins lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Garrett Hampson.
Well, Boog, you know I love guys that can run, and this guy has great speed. We'll see in this game if he gets a chance to use it. And if he does, I think even you are going to be really impressed because he can really impact the game with his wheels, and you like guys that can score. He's definitely able to do that.
0-1 now. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Kicks and fires. In the dirt. In plenty of time to first, and that'll do it. End of a half inning of play. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Back here at the ballpark, our starter in this one, Sandy Alcantara.
He finally picked up his first win of the season. Took him a few starts to get there, but now that you got that behind you, you can focus on moving things ahead. Looking for number 2 in this one.
In time to Gurriel. 1 up, 1 down. And fouled off. Next one misses, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a ball evens the count. Next pitch is outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
On the ground. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Back up the, oh, that got him. On to first, and the inning is over. End of 1. New inning getting started, and now Jake Berger. Nola back to work. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swings and misses.
1-1.
And it's 1-1. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. in the box now. No balls and a strike. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. The 0-2. Chris, when you think about Aaron Nola, he's one of the better pitchers in the National League. And you think about that curveball, really good pitch for him. He was the 7th overall pick in 2014 out of LSU. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires over to first. And that is that. Nothing doing. Welcome back. Bottom of the second. And now for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber. And that one fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball. Now remember, Kyle Schwarber grew up in Ohio, and so he got a chance to watch a lot of really good Cincinnati Reds teams. His favorite players growing up were Barry Larkin and Ken Griffey Jr. Next pitch is downstairs. And there's a ball. Here comes a pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. The kick, the 3-2. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
The wind of the pitch. And there's ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Here's Trey Turner. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Alcantara, a former All-Star. He features a changeup, a sinker, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Now 1-1.
Ball 1 strike.
Next offering is downstairs.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Turner awaiting a 3-1.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Out towards right center field. Chisholm should have this one. Hauls it in for the out. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. And that one is lifted in the air. Pulls it in on the run. 2 away. Oh, he throws it away. Here's Jake Cave now. Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. His first homer of the year, and the Phillies take the lead. It's 2-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
JT Realmuto in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. That one missed. Alcantara maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now here's the Marlins DH, Jesus Sanchez.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That one's in there, and that is strike 2.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Yuli Gurriel comes up to hit. That misses. 1-0. Gurriel in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he took home a Gold Glove in 2021. Clips the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a strike. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Jacob Stallings now. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-1. Stallings, a former Gold Glove winner, 33 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2012. And he flips a breaking ball in there or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it. Whatever it was.
The next offering misses. And the count 1-2.
It's a good take.
1-2 now. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets back at Citizens Bank Park as we go to the last of the 3rd. Now here is Johan Rojas. That to right. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The 0-1. Into center. Chisholm moving under it. 1 away. This is Bryson Stott. Grounded out his first time. On the ground, right side. Arise. Tosses to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Marsh now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles, but you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
Next offering misses, and that is ball 1.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second, and that's a double.
He was all over that one. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
Man at second here with 2 away. Bryce Harper to the plate. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch just misses.
Count 1-0.
Good eye right there.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
This to center field. Chisholm settles under this one and puts the squeeze on that one. And that will end. And welcome back. John Birdie at the plate. And the right-hander back to work. That's in there.
You know, these Marlins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The pitch. Slice to right, and that's a base hit.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And now Garrett Hampson off the mark there. Ball 1. Next pitch misses. Now 2-0.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hard the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And that one gets down, fair ball. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next pitch downstairs, and it's 2-1. And that's in for a strike.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Next one misses, and the count is 2-2. Got him swinging.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Chisholm in the box now, takes strike 1. Went down on strikes his first time through. Hit on the ground, might be 2. It's in and out of his glove. In to score is the runner from third, and it's a 1-run game. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Grounded out his first time. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And he dropped it. 0-2 now. And now 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout. And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
The 0-2. Struck him out looking. Clipped the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Back here in Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Alcantara back to work. Smoked on the ground a second. Arise onto first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Here's Turner now. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1. Singy, how about this? From 2019 through 2022, Trey Turner had a higher slugging percentage than Carlos Correa, Corey Seager, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and Ronald Acuna. That one misses. 2 balls and a strike. On the ground to short. Slings it across. And a couple of quick outs. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball up the middle. Not in time. He legs it out.
Well, he did all he could at short to try to make an amazing play and almost got it done, but good hustle down the line, and that's an earned infield hit.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Run comes in from second. It's 3-1.
There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Lifted in the air right center field. Soler gets under it. Brings it in. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's Gurriel. And there's the strike.
You know, these Marlins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And the 0-2. Ground ball right side. He handles it himself, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Stallings in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. That one close, ruled a ball. 2 balls, no strikes to count. The wind and the pitch. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. 1 down, base is empty. That one fouled off. 2-2. And the righty deals. Pitch misses. Counts full. 3-2. Popped up. They get the out on Stallings. 2 away now. Back to the top of the Miami order. John Birdie, the next up for the Marlins. The other way. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the inning. And digging in for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. And he grounds one to the right side. And that squirts through. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Rojas at second with nobody out. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul.
Well, these Phillies doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Liner caught at second. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. Marsh now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Back here at the ballpark, now the number 2 hitter, Garrett Hampson. There's a strike. Hampson goes 5 feet 11 inches, 195 pounds, and he was a third-round pick back in 2016. Bunting for a hit, boots it. Luis Ariz stands in. There's a strike.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 2. Nobody out, runner at first. Swing and a miss, and the count is even 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
First offering, runner goes. They pitch out, throw, tag, out. A bullet from JT Realmuto.
Well, these guys were right on top of it. They guessed right on the first pitch out. Tells me they had some good data or scouting report. Maybe it's just a feeling, but either way, perfect execution, great throw and tag, and they erased that runner at first.
Two down, nobody on. That's off the mark, and the count is 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And now time is called as we'll get a visit to the mound. 2 relievers just got up to throw out there in the bullpen. 2-0. There's a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Marlins 1. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now for the Phillies, Bryce Harper. The pitch. And that one wrapped foul. Bryce Harper would be one of the guys considered a face of baseball. He was also a face on the cover of MLB The Show back in 2019. That one fouled off.
Not a bigger or better game than that, and Kids love playing it. I like playing it after we finish here.
Yeah, I like the announcers. Gonna count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Next pitch just misses. Ball 2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Hit hard, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Sandy Alcantara won't go any further. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. New pitcher now, David Robertson. He last pitched 2 days ago. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber. Robertson checks on first. Schwarber in his 8th season, 30 years old now, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Low throw, and he can't dig it out. Back to first, and no luck this time either. Harper runs. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, you can't fault the defense for not paying enough attention. They threw over a few times, but he just waited it out, kept his timing. He was able to swipe the bag. Nice job of base running right there.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Here comes Harper around third. He will score. It's 4-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Trey Turner at the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Turner, multi-time All-Star, a career batting average over 300. He joined the team as a free agent. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Trey Turner crushes it. Third home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-1. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
And takes low for ball 1. Miami's bullpen with some action. Sixto Sanchez up and loosening in the pen. Shagwa getting loose as well. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man at first, and now the right fielder, Jake Cave. He's already homered here in this one. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a line drive. Base hit out of the center field. Throw cut off to second. Tries to get back and save.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
JT Realmuto steps in. That one down the line, and foul ball. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Grabs it right up against the wall. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play. Sosa stuck in a rundown trying for home now. The tag. Got him. Triple play. Wow. They turn things over to the southpaw, Matt Strom.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And a pitch.
That's ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
The pitch. That one misses. 3 balls and a strike. And now it's filled up.
3-2.
3-2 now. Line drive, base hit.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And here is Jorge Soler.
1-0.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Just off the outside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss. 2-2. That's a little bit low. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Runner at first with no outs here. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
Now it's Yuli Gurriel. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Chisholm off of first with 2 away. Next offering is fouled back. In the air to left center. Knocks it down. The throw in.
He beat it. Safe.
Jacob Stallings, the next up for the Marlins. Ball 1, no strikes. And that drops in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The 1-1.
Ball, that's outside.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Here's the strike up high. It's 2-2. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Schwarber has a beat on it. In the air, left side. Schwarber settles under it. Squeezes it. And that's the inning. Sixto Sanchez on a pitch out of the pen here.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And here it comes. Right-hander kicks, deals. And it's fouled away. Right-handed reliever. And a base hit right there. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. To second, and it pulls the shortstop off the bag.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Bryson Stott, the next to hit. Bounce to the right side. And one away in the bottom of the seventh. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. 1 for 3. Strike one. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one. And ball 1. Runner on at third, 1 gone. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. On the ground right side. And that one handled. Beats the throw and the run scores.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Here's Harper now.
Used the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Runner on the move. There's a ball, and he throws it away. Lead runner around second.
Well, the pressure was on, and he knew he had to have a quick release behind the plate if he was going to have any chance of catching him at second. He's got great speed, and in this case, it resulted in moving up 2 bases. That's what happens when you aren't able to get your feet under you and square up to second properly.
And now it's even up.
I tell you what, with Bryce Harper at the plate swinging the bat the way he is, you better be sure on first move you can go and you can make it easily.
The pitch. Hammered, base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's 8-2.
Couple of singles back-to-back.
Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go.
Harper runs. Cut on and missed. Safe at second, and that was not close. Righty delivers. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Arise. Gathers and throws to first. Schwarber out of the play. The tag, and that's out number. So there it is. The crew chief has made the decision, and they're going to delay the game. The weather just too much to keep playing right now.
Well, hopefully the break isn't too long. I think this could pass through pretty quickly, Boog, but I'm no weatherman. I do know this. These pitchers want to be able to stay in the game, so we'll see.
Jose Alvarado takes over on the mound. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Birdie stands in now and watches strike one. On a line, base hit.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now the lefty. That one just misses.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The next pitch misses. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one down. So up next, Luis Arias. A strikeout and a walk. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Lead runner makes the turn at second. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone. Here's the third baseman, Jake Berger. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. And that's in for a strike. Way inside, gets out of the way.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's 2 away.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
2 outs. Fastball right back to the mound. And that'll do it. This one pretty well decided. And welcome back. Trey Turner now. Sanchez back to work. And that's outside. Next offering is outside. And another ball. And he deals. Ripped on a line to center. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. And digging in for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa. Up the middle, Birdie sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
2 outs, base is empty. Jake Cave stands in for the Phillies. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Birdie makes the grab. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Yohan Duran. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. And at the plate for Miami, Jorge Soler. And there's the strike. Duran goes 6 feet 5 inches, 230 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2. And a pitch. Out to center. Marsh moves under it. Calls it in, and there's one away. Now it's the DH, Jesus Sanchez. In there for strike 1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That's in there. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
And the pitch. Stays alive. The wind to kick the pitch. Struck him out without a swing. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike 3. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
And here is Yuli Gurriel. And the first pitch misses for ball one. To the right side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies take this one in a blowout.
I'd say